everyone, this is Mina. I'm very happy to see you again. This is episode 2, The Secret of Miracle Fountain. In the first episode, we introduced the idea that free radicals attack our cells. They are what make us get old and get sick. Then let's use an electron microscope to see what cells look like when they are attacked by free radicals. In this screen in the upper right, we can see the surface of healthy liver cells. They should be smooth like this, but after being attacked by free radicals, vesicles will start growing. As shown in the lower right corner, the surface of a healthy myocardium should also be smooth. However, after being attacked by free radicals, vesicles start to grow here too. These are healthy red blood cells. They look kind of cute, a bit like donuts. But also after being attacked by free radicals, vesicles start growing here too. So what's the significance of these vesicles? These are signs of inflammation. In their initial stages, diseased organs experience inflammation. Inflammation is a sign that our body's defense mechanisms have been activated. For example, if you accidentally cut your hand, it will swell up and feel hot, reminding you to protect the injured spot from further injury. If your external injury is serious, you apply some medication to help it heal quickly. But when it comes to internal inflammation and the growth of vesicles, the damage is invisible. If left alone, chronic inflammation can gradually progress from a subclinical condition to full-blown cancer. Based on this brief explanation, the initial causes and the gradual progression of a disease can be understood. 90% of illness comes from bad free radicals, and 10% comes from what we eat. The human body is like a complicated chemical factory. What you eat will very quickly have an effect on your body. So eating foods with a high nutritional value will lead to a healthy body. In English, we say you are what you eat. But most people do indulging in food that's less than healthy. Even though the body protests, we do it anyway. And that's not the focus right here also. So let's move on. The important point is this. If there was an easy way to deal with the 90% of bad free radicals produced by the body, wouldn't this slow down aging and greatly reduce the chance of getting sick? Today, a clever solution has been found. 4 miracle fountains, located in different parts of the world, have inspired a breakthrough. The most famous of them is Lourdes, France. Let me first talk about a place in Mexico called Tlacote. Do you remember Magic Johnson, the US basketball star? He stopped playing because he came down with the AIDS, a disease which leads to a complete breakdown of the immune system. Magic went to Mexico to drink water from the miracle spring, and years later he is still alive, running a hamburger chain. In addition, people who live in Hamza Valley in northern Pakistan are reputed for their longevity and freedom from cancer. A study was done on diabetic patients in Nordenau near Düsseldorf in Germany. One group drank spring water in the abandoned slate mine, and the other did not. The ones who drank the miracle water had their symptoms reduced to near normal. Because spring water drinkers regularly experience greater health improvements, this is known as the Nordenau phenomenon. There are many other hard-to-explain stories of miraculous healing. Links are attached in the notes to this video. One of the most famous places Lourdes, France appears in this news broadcast. Lourdes is a Catholic pilgrimage site. After signing up, the 6 million yearly visitors wait up to 3 years before they can drink healing water from the miracle spring. Many visitors are so sick that they can't even walk by themselves. They have to be pushed in wheelchairs by their families. Most are patients whose doctors have given up on them after trying everything they could think of. But do their families give up? As long as they have a glimmer of hope, they are willing to try. In the lower right corner of this picture, you can see a tower made of abandoned crutches. Countless other crutches are hanging in the upper left corner. What is the significance of all these crutches? Some people are too ill or unable to walk, so every day they bathe in the spring water and drink a lot of the water. Later, when they are able to walk again, they leave their crutches there as souvenirs. I once happened to mention this video to a Taiwanese friend who suddenly realized that he had witnessed a fountain of miracles. When traveling in Europe, he had passed through this very crowded place, but was puzzled when he saw all these hanging crutches. He imagined it was a place that specialized in selling them. Some people who have gone blind rinse their eyes with water every day and drink a lot of the water. People's vision is restored. Their blood pressure returns to normal, their tumor markers come down, and their blood sugar return to normal. Stories like this continue to come out. This is why there is a continuous stream of people waiting online. Even in the middle of the night, the queue never stops. The above is a news report from Europe. Strangely enough, drinking this water on site is effective, but it has no effect downstream, and bottling it and taking it home to drink doesn't help either. Scientists brought this water back to their laboratories and kept checking and rechecking, but it was exactly the same as plain ordinary water. They couldn't find anything in the water that had curative properties. Eventually, a Japanese scientist suggested that there must be something in the water that disappeared or evaporated after leaving the source. He placed the water from the miracle spring in hermetically sealed packing and took it back to his laboratory for analysis. Sure enough, the only difference between ordinary water and the water of miracle spring was that it contained much more hydrogen. He then began to study the health benefits of hydrogen and why there were so many unexplained miracles. It is quite difficult for hydrogen to exist in the form of isolated single atoms. Hydrogen is most stable when two atoms are joined together to form a hydrogen molecule. However, in some special cases, such as when it is drunk or inhaled, single atoms may exist in the form of active hydrogen. This is just like the reactive oxygen mentioned in the first episode, that is free radicals, which are generated via incomplete combustion of normal oxygen. So why are free radicals a problem? One electron is missing from the original pair located in the outer orbit of normal oxygen. This is what makes free radicals extremely unstable. Free radicals are desperately trying to grab an electron from somewhere, and that somewhere just happens to be one of the electrons surrounding our healthy cells. Satisfied with their new electrons, and then become stable oxygen, but perfectly healthy cells that were minding their own business now become unstable. This sets off a cascade of cells stealing from their neighbors, which in turn destroys cell structures. cells start dying off in a process we perceive as inflammation. Over time, various chronic illnesses start to manifest themselves. This is where hydrogen steps in. If we drink hydrogen water or inhale hydrogen gas, hydrogen can combine with the free radicals before they have a chance to wreak havoc with our cells. When active oxygen combined with active hydrogen, it becomes harmless water and is expelled from the body. This is the secret of miracle springs, water containing a large amount of active hydrogen. The Japanese man on screen is Professor Shirahata Sanetaka, the first person in the world to discover the secret of miracle springs. It turns out that the truth is quite simple. Our body generates harmful free radicals day in and day out, and they are constantly destroying our health. We have 60 trillion cells in our bodies, and whenever each one converts fats and sugars into energy, it also produces harmful free radicals. So at any given time, there is an army of hundreds of thousands of free radicals moving around grabbing loot. So even if you could get Rainbow to help you out, at best, he could only handle a few dozen soldiers at a time. So what should we do? Why not offer each bad guy a girlfriend to keep him happy? With the hydrogen on hand, they won't grab anything else. The resulting water will be safely ejected from the body, and our healthy cells will be safe and sound. This is why people who have never drunk hydrogen water before will feel odd when they first try. How come I only had a single glass of water, but I peed 2 or 3 glasses worth? Congratulations, that's because many of the harmful free radicals in your body are living in the form of newly created water. If you like this series, please do remember to press like, and don't forget to subscribe for more quality information. For follow-up information, you are also welcome to contact me via Line, WhatsApp, or WeChat. Thank you.